Oh man, this whole time. Yeah. Got no defense touch game, baby. Oh, thanks for that. No, try to fix this. Let me try this. Can I be heard now? Mic testing. Mic check. Mic check. Can y'all hear me? Shout out to Hoop Facts. I haven't seen Hoop Facts in a long time. Thanks for coming on a live stream last week. How we doing, man? I wanted to hopefully my volume is up. I wanted to talk about Anthony Edwards' performance at that last game. That 36 points was something big. I mean, he on the come up. The league may be his in a couple of years. He always plays good. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Lamont. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, Anthony Edwards is the future. Him, Victor Wembanyama, I think the league's in good hands. You know, I don't know if he's going to win championships on Minnesota, though, because Minnesota's just not that type of team unless he could, like, build like OKC. But people don't stay on Minnesota that much. But for a team that constantly have all-star players leave their roster, they're doing pretty good. You know? Nah, you can't be no GOAT with no 6 finals losses, man. You can't be taking no L's all the time. No. Stats is good, but you got to have some wins on top of them stats. But this will be his 4th time getting swept. Now, this is a little bit different with him getting swept this time because Luka's not there. But I still think they lose even if Luka was playing on the floor, to be honest. Because I've seen this team when it plays against Luka. You know, you could just make a case OKC is just a better basketball team. You know, but some of these games are very close. All right? Let's just keep it there. But the besides getting swept part, if you're LeBron James, I keep answering this question because I don't get it. Why are you still playing basketball if you're not going to compete to win championships no more? To me, I think that's like a waste of time for somebody that, like these generational talents, right? Like these guys that's supposed to be like the best players of their generation, or so to speak. You know, I did the same thing for Michael Jordan on the Wizards. I never understood why he came back. You know, I know these guys got love for the game, but if you're not going to compete for a championship anymore, why will you continue to play? I just don't see the reason in doing it. You know, you're just getting these young boys licking at the chops and he's about to take you out each and every year. You're going to get knocked out by the playoffs. Last year, Anthony Edwards knocked LeBron James out the playoffs. He seemed to be the legend killer. He knocked a lot of guys out the playoffs, right? So my thing is, I don't understand why LeBron James is still playing basketball. I mean, I understand that, hey, you got Luka on the team. And I know he made that move or wanted that change because he wanted to win the championship. You can't tell me he don't want to win championships. But if you're not going to win championships no more, I don't see the point in competing no more. That's just me. Like, I don't, if you're a generational talent, you're a household name, like even Kobe was playing like later into his years. And I'm like, why is this guy still playing basketball? He hopping on one leg. His team sucks. Why are you still playing basketball? I don't get it, you know? Yeah, that is true. I still think them at full circle, I still think they lose because I don't think LeBron and Luka play that good, to be honest, together. Because I think they both got very similar styles. I mean, you can make a case Luka's a better shooter, but they both ball dominant basketball players that hold on to the ball. But I don't see why some of these guys play basketball for like a long ass time. Like Kareem. A lot of people tell me Kareem played because he was broke or he was just losing money. You know, I don't see why guys continue to play basketball when they just long in the tooth. Like, you're not going to win anymore. Stop playing basketball. Just go and do something else. You know? Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. I mean, they're probably going to run it back again next year because LeBron's going to get that contract. He's going to get his money. I heard through the news that Luka's going to end up, not Luka, Giannis is going to end up being on the move too. I can't wait to see what happens to Giannis, you know. But if you keep facing losses after losses, to me, it's like, stop playing basketball. Some of these guys just play basketball for way too long. Like Karl Malone played way too long. Charles Barkley played way too long. Like, some guys just played too long to the point that their prime is almost just done, right? Now, LeBron may be the little bit of exception to the rule because he keeps his body in shape. But if I ain't going to win no more championships, I don't want to compete. You know, especially if you're used to winning championships. It is what it is. You know, yo, Octavius, what's good? But I mean, it is what it is. I think Anthony Edwards and Victor Wembanyama are going to go 7 games. Oh, and before I even get to that, congratulations to my Knicks, my New York Knicks, make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, I'm not celebrating that because I don't celebrate conference finals visits, but we got a chance to get to the finals and anything can happen. Injuries could take place. We may be able to knock off a team in the West. I honestly believe that it's the division of the East belongs to the Knicks until somebody else beats them. You know, I think we could beat the Cavaliers, but I think Cavaliers will give us more of a challenge because they got more offensive weapons. But we could beat Detroit. Detroit is not a problem for us. We beat Detroit last year, so we could beat them again this year. So I don't see no problem in that. So let me cut that on. Play that. See what works. So I don't see no problem in my Knicks getting to the NBA Finals. OKC versus the New York Knicks. There's your NBA Finals right there. You know. Oh, LeBron with a rush shot. That was a rush 3. Rush 3. But this will be LeBron's 4th time getting swept on the team that got swept. Michael Jordan got swept twice in his career. LeBron's already getting swept 4 times, so he's 2 more times over. This may happen again next year, you know? So you just never know. But everybody's going to sit there and say, hey, they needed such and such. Austin Reeves is actually playing in the series. So the only guy missing is Luka. You know. Austin Reeves had 1 good game in this series. But Rahul Chimara is a good basketball player. He played good. He played good in here. You know, I'm not giving the Lakers a pass. A loss is a loss. But at the same time, because this team was supposed to be a 3rd seed, which makes them a title contender. You know, if Luka didn't get hurt, like Lamont said, they would have been the 3rd seed. So that's enough to win the championship. That's a title contender. You know? but they definitely look like they're going home. You know, if I see Bronny James in this game, I'm gonna get the feeling that they're going home already. Like that's a sign like they pack it in. You know what? We're going home. Oh, nice shot. Nice three. Nice three. Nice three. That dude's a pretty good shooter. Lakers got some good role players. They got some good role players on it. 73-69. But I'm starting to think LeBron James should call it a wrap. I think one more season should be his last. This year should be his last year playing basketball. Get your money and just retire. And try to give it one more spin, because winning a 5th championship is very important to LeBron James. It's very important to his legacy, because he got to win this generation. You can't retire your generation, and Steph Curry got 4 championships and you got 4 championships. You both are tied. Some people are going to pick Steph Curry over you. So you got to win your generation. You got to win more championships than everybody else. Every generational talent wins more championships than everybody else. Kareem, Jordan, Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, Kobe, Tim Duncan. They won their generations, right? Like Kobe finished his generation with Tim Duncan. They both finished at 5, but 5 is a good amount to win, right? And keep in mind, there's only 3 guys in NBA history that got the most championships than any player in terms of superstars. That's Bill Russell, Kareem, and Michael Jordan. They're the only 3 superstars that ever played basketball that got the most championships, right? You got some people close with Kobe and Tim Duncan. That's why I admire that so much, because it's just 1 championship away and it's closer, right? But it's still by second tier. It's still second tier, because the most guys with championships in NBA history is Jordan, Kareem, and Bill Russell, as superstars go. Just for superstars. No other superstar in NBA history got more championships than them dudes, right? So it is what it is. Even though Bill Russell played with a lot of Hall of Famers, over 8, some of them were all-stars a lot of years, but look like the Lakers are making a comeback. They are trying their best to avoid getting swept. The Thunder look like they frozen right now. Oh, good move by Alex Caruso, but misses it. In and out. The Lakers are making a comeback. Look at them turn it up. Austin Reeves moving like a man possessed. I wonder how much of this the Lakers could put up with, because they're playing very aggressive. They're trying their best to avoid getting swept. Austin Reeves is a scorer. You got multiple double-digit scorers out there. You should at least win 1 game. I may have to change his title, because look like LeBron is going to avoid getting swept. So you don't want to get swept 4 times on your resume, because he's going to lose regardless anyway. No. But 4 times, getting swept 4 times with 6 finals losses is starting to they don't look that good. It's making you look like the Wilt Chamberlain of your generation. You just can't win that much. Oh, what's up, AJ? But it is what it is. They better find a way to try to close this game out. And you're at home, too. You don't want to lose this game at home if you're the Lakers. You want to at least go out with some flame. didn't get sent home the next time in OKC. And a lot of these games they're playing with OKC, it's close. These are close games. These are very close games. And now they're about to tie it up. We got 77. So don't tell me LeBron don't got no help, because he got help. They would have been the third seed. That is good facts. They would have been the third seed. I like to see what the excuse would be, because they're only missing one player. Austin Reeves is playing. Austin Reeves is playing. And OKC is still missing one of their top guys. So Lakers is missing one of their top guys. OKC is missing one of their top guys. But LeBron got to find a way to win, man. You got to stop taking these L's. LeBron James is making history for all the wrong reasons. Now he's going to be a superstar player that's supposedly a generational talent that probably will end up getting swept for 4 times in his career. 6 finals losses. These things are starting to increase. All this losing is starting to increase. Meanwhile, a team like OKC look like they're trying to go on the verge to win 2 championships in a row. They keep at this, they may end up winning 3. But I want to see what OKC got now. It's time for y'all to respond back. Let's see what OKC got in the tank. This is what champions do. Let's see if you could close out a team on their home floor, because they're going to do everything in their power not to get closed out, not to get swept. Some people like to say, well, we're down 3 games. What's the point in just winning 1 game? Because we're going to lose the series anyway. But you want to compete. You want to try to win much games as you can, right? Because you just never know what happens. You win 1 game, you may end up winning the next game. A player gets hurt every now and then. You just never know, Chet Holmgren is 7 foot tall, and he looked like a pencil. This dude is a twig. Flat out twig. But you can't take nothing away from this team, man. They probably go on winning the championship. Launches it up. Here we go. Boom. 79-78. The Lakers are still fighting. If Lakers going to lose, they're probably going to lose a close game. That would be competition. Yo, what do you think that, because people are starting to, I was talking about somebody today. Who's a better artist, Prince or Michael Jackson? Because a lot of people were starting to say Prince is a better artist than Michael Jackson. Yeah, Lakers going to still lose the series regardless. But they're trying to avoid getting swept. Because OKC cannot go throughout the playoffs, sweeping everybody. Somebody got to beat them at least once. They got to take at least one loss. One loss is suitable. So you saying MJ had the better team of producers? Is that what you're saying? Speaking of music, did you check out the AZ Do or Die 3? I made a video on it. I'm about to release it later today on my Just Prince TV. So, yeah. Just give me, why won't you give me the world? Give me what you can't give back for the 5 boroughs. AZ Do or Die, kid. AZ need to go ahead and make an album with Nas. AZ and Nas need to make an album and stop fooling around with the fans, man. Stop playing with people. AZ and Nas, album, call it the Goodfellas. Make it like built only for Cuban links. I want a whole album with just Nas and AZ. That's it. 10 songs, 10 tracks. That's what I want. Beats by Havoc, Q-Tip. Give me Premier. Give me Pete Rock. Give me Alchemist. I don't want a beat by Swiss. Maybe. Swiss did make one good beat for Nas. So maybe we could get Swiss Beats to make one beat for him. You know. Hell, get Kanye up in here and tell Kanye to make a beat for AZ and Nas for a group album. I don't want Kanye to produce a whole album, though, with AZ and Nas on it. I don't think he can handle, his production won't suit a Nas and AZ. You know. Yeah, I mean, that's a surge. Them role players are stepping up. Rahul Chimara, double-digit score. Austin Reeves is playing aggressive. I mean, they don't want to get swept. They're doing everything in their power to get swept. I mean, not to get swept. So, I mean, yeah. They should have been playing with this intensity a little more, you know. But this just goes to show you they got good players on this team, even without Luka. AZ and Nas are legends. Yes, they are. And they're even better when they're together. And they've been ripping the fans off by not giving us a damn album. That could be the greatest duo in hip-hop history if you let them make an album together. I think it's pure magic when Nas and AZ are together and they rapping, you know? No, I mean, he's on the team. He's playing good too, you know? That's why I put a question mark. The game is not over yet. I don't know he's going to get swept. But if he does, it'd be the 4th time in his career. But they're trying their best to avoid it. That still don't change my opinion that LeBron should retire after the season. I don't see no reason if you're not competing for championships no more. Why are you still playing? You know, but I mean, it is what it is, though. I mean, you know, I mean, the team is actually playing on the court. I'm not just talking about LeBron. He is on one team. You know, he got a good team. You just said they would have been 3rd seed if Luka stayed healthy. I agree. Because Luka was the leading scorer in the league. So Lakers got a good championship roster. They got double-digit scores. Now, will they get swept? We got 1 quarter to find out. Hopefully they don't. So we can at least have a game 5 and have something interesting to talk about. Because getting swept is not fun. And it's not good for basketball because people don't have nothing to talk about. You know, but we see. You know, that's why I put the question mark. I just want to let y'all know. I didn't say he getting swept. I said he is about to. Okay. That's why the question mark is there. All right. It's a maybe. We don't know. So, but he could avoid getting swept tonight, what should be a good thing on his resume because he don't want to get swept for the 4th time. But let's see what the Thunder get. Now they're going to have to respond like champions. Let's just see how good this Thunder team is, because this Laker team is starting to they're starting to heat up. Who's this role player right here with the ball? I can't pronounce this dude's name that's on the floor. I told y'all, once you don't see Bronny James on the court, that means the Lakers got a chance to win. If you see Bronny James on the floor, that means they're about to lose the game, and they're just giving up for the night. I didn't see Bronny James, so that means they're still trying to compete. Bronny James should not be getting no playoff time. What the hell is this dude doing? He tripping on the floor? Launch that, kid. Oh, he is going to launch that. Oh, what a bad shot. $11 minutes is a long time. So 11 minutes is a long time. But LeBron is not, I don't see LeBron in the picture that much. He's not that effective. His teammates is actually helping him out. Now he can actually put some input on the game if he can. But who knows? I don't know. Let's find out. But yeah, it was Austin Reeves, Rahul Chimara, a lot of them dudes. But yes, I want an AZ and Nas album. Give it to me. That's what I want. Now, actually, since we were just talking the music, well, no, they're going to lose this series. That's not the question. The question is, are they going to get swept tonight? That's the only thing to bring up about this thing. That's the only thing that's going to make news if they get swept. Because if they win this game, then let's get a gentleman's sweep. You know, maybe they win the game tonight. Who knows? Yeah, man, Nas and AZ be the spit. It's like they're competing against each other when they're going back and forth. You know, and AZ is at his best when he's rhyming with Nas. Those two make classic songs together. And it all started from Life's a Bitch. And then from there, it just went on. The Essence, Life's a Bitch. You know, Serious, Phone Tap. I mean, just so much. And now they got this new one that's on AZ album. Classic. Watch they close the market. Nas and AZ. Oh, the Flyers, Nas and AZ. The Flyers gangsters, yeah. He said, yeah, you said speaking of music. Yeah, what about music? What about it? 5-point lead. The Lakers still got control of the game. Can they do it? Can they do it? Can they hold on? Somebody told me that the Lakers aren't getting swept. So, you know, I mean, he told me that tonight. He's an LA Lakers fan, so maybe he's right. You know, I mean, it's only a 3-point lead that could go in seconds, but Lakers got to close this quarter out. They got to close this quarter out. You know, all that energy that they spent, they probably ran out of energy. What the hell was that? Oh, foul. Oh, that's not on homeboy. That's on the other play. Oh, Hargenstein with the foul. He held on to the jersey a little bit. And Magic and Kobe. Magic and Kobe would have been an interesting duo, man. How would that work? Magic and Kobe. Magic would definitely be like a lesser scorer though, but he would have probably about like 20 assists because that'd be like his main thing that he's doing. Nice fadeaway by LeBron. 82 to 87. That was a nice move by LeBron. Power move. And they come right back. But LeBron need that 5th championship, man. Do not retire this era tied with Steph. Get that 5th championship. Win your generation. You got to win it by putting some championships on the board. Stats ain't going to do it. Stats are easily forgotten. And records are easily broken. Records are made to get broken. But something that cannot get broken is winning championships. You win championships, it stays with you forever. That's what people are going to know. Years from now, all people are going to know is that LeBron got 4 championships. They're not going to know that he got some triple doubles. They're not going to know about no records. Most people won't care about that. The only thing people are going to care about is how much championships did you win compared to the people that you're going up against. That's all that matters. I say Spurs in 7. Assuming Victor doesn't miss out a game or they do him dirty. But OKC definitely winning at home. Even if they choke out this game. I got Spurs in 7. But what Anthony Edwards did that last game, 36 points, put the team on his back. That's by far the best series in the playoffs. Now, if you're wondering how many times LeBron got swept, I can name them for you. 2007, 2023 by the Nuggets, Warriors 2018, and he's about 11 minutes away from getting swept if you don't do something about it tonight for the 4th time. But it looks like he's avoiding that. I'm eating good pistachios. Shaq. Yeah, that's a good question. Hey, Google, how many times has Shaquille O'Neal been swept in the playoffs?
Shaquille O'Neal was swept in the NBA playoffs 6 times during his career.
Oh, Shaq was swept 6 times. Oh my God. I know some of them. Now he got swept 6 times. Google just told me 6 times. Now, that's a lot of times. So LeBron would be number 2 for superstars. But he ain't surpassing Shaq right now. Oh, forgot Shaq got swept a lot of times. He got swept by the Bulls. He got swept by the Houston Rockets. Wow. 6 times. Shaq was swept 6 times. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, if a superstar to getting swept that much times. Now you know why Shaq is not going to be on my top 5. For starters, he only got 4 championships. And just like LeBron, he lost too much. Shaq was an underachiever a little bit. But he did get 1 3-peat, so you gotta give him credit for that. Oh my God, it's only a 2-point game now? I thought the Lakers was going to pull away with this. Hey, Google, how many times has Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got swept in the playoffs?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was swept in the NBA playoffs 3 times during his career.
3 times. Kareem's a winner, man. He ain't going to get swept that much. Kareem won the championship in every aspect of basketball. From high school to college to the NBA. But he was swept 3 times, Chi-Town. Same as LeBron. Yeah, because Shaq was eating cheeseburgers in the middle of his prime. Crazy. You know, I'm itching for NFL season to come back. I miss some football, man. I want some football to come back. We need football. These NBA playoffs are starting to look too predictable. Shaq is the most swept superstar. He might. Hey, Google, how many times has Kobe Bryant been swept in the playoffs? Let me go down the gauntlet and see. Some people I know, some I don't know.
The NBA playoffs 3 times during his career in 1998, 1999, and 2011.
98, 99, and 2011. Kobe was swept 3 times. Yo, Chi-Town, does LeBron get swept tonight or you see them winning? Damn. Most swept superstars, Shaquille O'Neal, I think. Hey, Google, how many times has Hakeem Olajuwon been swept in the NBA playoffs? Man, thank God for A.
Hakeem Olajuwon was swept in the NBA playoffs 2 times during his career, specifically in the 1991 and 1996 postseasons.
Okay, Hakeem Olajuwon only swept twice. Hey, Google, how many times has Steph Curry been swept in the playoffs?
Stephen Curry has never been swept in an NBA playoff series.
Oh, Steph Curry has never been swept. Steph Curry has never been swept, and he got the same amount of championships as LeBron. Uh-oh. It only took him 6 times to get 4 championships. Steph may be one of the few superstars that never got swept. Hey, Google, how many times has Larry Bird been swept in the playoffs?
Larry Bird was swept from the NBA playoffs 2 times during his career, in 1983 against the Milwaukee Bucks and in 1989 against the Detroit Pistons.
Larry Bird was swept twice in his career. Oh, that's also a good factor. Good point. Good point, Chi-Town. He wasn't even competing in the playoffs. Damn. Okay, when he missed those playoffs 7 times, do you think those teams was title contending teams? Or playoff contending teams? Magic Johnson's a better passer than John Stockton. But John Stockton is the all-time leader in assists. But Magic Johnson's the better passer. Hey, Google, how many times has Allen Iverson been swept?
Allen Iverson was swept in the NBA playoffs 2 times during his career, in 1999 against the Indiana Pacers.
2 times for Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson was swept 2 times in the NBA Finals. Let's see about some players now. Hey, Google, how many times has Nikola Jokic been swept in the playoffs?
Nikola Jokic has been swept in the NBA playoffs 1 time, which occurred in the 2022 Western Conference first round against the Golden State Warriors.
The Joker was only swept once. Like, it's good that we're going down this gauntlet. Hey, Google, how many times was Magic Johnson swept?
Magic Johnson was swept in the NBA playoffs 2 times during his career, in the 1983 NBA Finals against the Philadelphia 76ers, and in the
Magic Johnson was swept 2 times in his NBA career. I think Shaq may be the most swept superstar, man. I'm going down the list. And maybe Shaq. Hey, Google, what year did Nikola Jokic get swept in the playoffs?
Nikola Jokic has been swept in the NBA playoffs 1 time, which occurred in the 2022 Western Conference first round against the Golden State Warriors.
You sure about that? Somebody wrong here, because Chi-Town says 2021, and this one is saying by the Golden State Warriors. Hey, Google, what year was that again?
Nikola Jokic was swept in the 2022 NBA
2022.
first round against
Nikola Jokic, according to my Google assistant over here, has been swept by the Golden State Warriors 1 time in his career. We had to do some research on that and see who's right. It's Chi-Town versus Google assistant. Who is right? The Lakers are tiring out. 5 minutes to go. OKC is not letting up, man. They want to take the Lakers home tonight. Launch that. LeBron, where you at? If I'm LeBron James, I'm going all out. Shoot the basketball. Keep taking shots. You ain't got nothing to lose. You lose tonight, you go home. But you're afraid that you're going to mess up your shooting percentage? Just shoot. Shoot the fucking ball. So, Chai, how many times you saying Nikola Jokic got swept? Let's do Giannis. Oh, good shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Hey, Google, how many times has Giannis Antetokounmpo been swept in the playoffs?
Giannis Antetokounmpo has never been swept in an NBA playoff series during his career.
Oh, he's never been swept. Giannis has never been swept. Let's go with KD. Hey, Google, how many times has Kevin Durant been swept in the NBA playoffs? Hey, Google, how many times has Kevin Durant been swept in the NBA playoffs?
Kevin Durant has been swept in the NBA playoffs 2 times during his career. First in the 2022 first round against the Boston Celtics.
Okay.
And again in the
I remember that.
first round against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I remember that. Okay. I think Kevin Durant one is accurate. He's been swept twice. That's not bad. Being swept twice is not that bad. Actually, that's pretty impressive for basically how long he's been in the playoffs. Kevin Durant got a lot of seasons being in the playoffs. Austin Reeves coming due in the clutch. 3 minutes to go. Yeah, but if he missed the postseason, that could have been the fact that his team wasn't a good team. You got to at least be a playoff contending team or a championship contending team because you're in the playoffs. You got to be in the playoffs. You got to be in it to win it. Rahul Chimara, man, he don't miss that much. He don't miss. Brian too spoiled down there. Oh, a little push off from LeBron. Surprised he didn't call that offensive foul. Fair enough, Chi-Town. Fair enough. If you're in the Eastern Conference, you should make the playoffs. I could agree with that. I could agree with that. Agreed. Oh, that there's a dagger. If you consider the top 5 player in the league, you got to make the postseason. I don't care if your team is bad. You got to make it. Even if you're an 8th seed. Man, this Rahul Chimara cooking. Told you he'd be cooking. He getting on fire. How's that a foul? Nobody even touched the dude. That is not a foul. That is not a foul. How you miss that? How you miss that layup? Crazy. 1 minute away to LeBron being swept for the 4th time in his career. Is it going to happen tonight? Oh, that would have been a dagger. Lakers got a chance to take the lead or tie the game. Tie game. Marcus Smart. I got some Laker fans here screaming. "40 seconds to go. Do or die time. Does OKC got what it takes to overcome?" He said they didn't even make the play-in. That is true. Yeah, we got a good game here right now. I know y'all heard people screaming. "40 seconds is a long time. Let's see how this game plays out." LeBron is basically disappeared in this 4th quarter, though. His players stepped up for him. Oh, yeah, definitely due for a loss. By the time they get one. Yeah, probably a little bit of both. Maybe they're playing for both pride and comeback. Damn. Chat Holmgren. Give me that. Damn. Damn, chat. That's how you feel? He's skinny as a toothpick, and he's out there out muscling LeBron. LeBron got more muscle in his arms than Chat Holmgren's whole body. Yes, and that was a travel. I agree. He was moving his pivot foot, taking the A train. I could travel. Yeah, he got away with one. That definitely was a travel shot now. Definitely. 32 seconds to go. Lakers need a 3. Oh, no, they don't need a 3. They need a 2. A 2 is good. No, because he'd be back playing next season. Lakers gonna play him next season. This may be his last game in a Laker uniform if it's the playoffs, because you can't tell if somebody's gonna make the playoffs or not. He may not even make the playoffs next year. There you go. Attack. I'm not mad at that from LeBron. I'm not mad at that at all. Man, Shea Gildas is what the fuck? I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at LeBron taking the shot. It was a dumb shot, but hey, somebody got to take it. I'm not mad at that though. At least he took it. I can't call him out for being soft or whatever. He took the shot. That's all you can ask for. Just take the damn shot. Leave it all on the floor. There's no tomorrow for you. Oh, they could still hit a 3 and tie this game now. Does LeBron redeem himself and hit a 3 and tie this game? Any guessers? Does anybody believe that LeBron's going to come back? Man, Shea Gildas is like mastering this perfection, boy. So efficient around the basket, man. Spin moves, everything. See? And he don't even shoot the 3 ball like that. You could kill somebody just making mid-range shots all day long. He ready for Cleveland. He gonna finish his final season in Cleveland. He's like, I'm out of here. If they don't make this shot, it's over. I kind of want them to make the shot, man. Come on, man. Don't go out like this. Make the damn shot. Give me something to talk about. Something heroic. Well, that's it. That's it. Damn, Alex Caruso, undersized, going for a rebound. That's crazy. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander showed up in the 4th, but LeBron didn't. Austin Reeves, though, he had it. He went for it. He said, I don't care. Yeah, they shouldn't rush it. They should just wait till the clock go out. Take a 3, send them home. Send it to overtime. But this game is over. They're going to foul. And OKC is going to escape with a win. These was very close wins. These was very close wins. Look like actually they are going to get swept. Exactly. Yeah, why is Huchimara not in there? He been cooking. Well, he's coming in the game now. When they lost the lead, he's coming in the game. Bad coaching. How are you going to take out a guy that carried your team when they need it most? That's crazy. Okay, looks like LeBron is going to go on that list. Chi-Town 4-time swept. He about to go behind Shaq. Climbing that list, man. Here's a week that does it. Man, if OKC goes undefeated in these playoffs, I mean, it is what it is. But you only could win one championship. It's not like you're going to get 2 championships for it. No, you don't get a second award just from sweeping through people. But it'd be very impressive, yeah. But LeBron was a no-show in the fourth quarter. Fourth time getting swept. So now he goes behind Shaq. We did a list of guys that got swept. So, yeah. OKC are the first since the Warriors to achieve this conference finals as defeated champs. Yeah. We'll see. But Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has proven that you don't need to shoot the 3 ball to be the best player in basketball. Now, let that sink in. A guy that don't shoot that much threes is considered one of the top 5 best players in the game. In this generation, a lot of people think that all you have to do is shoot threes, but the mid-range shot is still very effective. All right. Well, at least LeBron could go fishing now. Get that fishing rod. Time to go fishing. 35, 11 for 22. Should have put some more points on them boards. It's 50%, but it could have been more. You took 22 shots. You should have made at least like 16 of them. They have a real good, efficient night. So this wasn't Shea's best game, though. It don't look like the OKC was really struggling, right? It looked like they was just going through the motions. They don't look worried when they losing leads. Hey, Google, where does OKC rank defensively this year?
The Oklahoma City Thunder have the #1 ranked defense in the NBA for the 2025-2026 season, with a defensive rating of 107.9.
OKC has the #1 ranking defense. And you wonder why they about on the verge of winning the championship. What did I told you guys? Defense wins championships. So, yeah. You know why defense is so important? Let me tell you why. Let's say you're a team that averages 125 points a game, right? That's your ceiling. 125 points a game is enough to beat teams. That's enough to beat any team in basketball. But if you don't play defense and get stops, you're going to give up the same amount of points or more. So that means if that's your ceiling and you can't score past that, most likely, but you give up those same amount of points, you're going to most likely lose games. Lakers is no exception to the rules. They don't play defense. You know, they're not a defensive-minded team. They got a lot of scores, but they don't play defense to win championships. Championships come from defense. Defense is the most important aspect in basketball. And the playoffs prove it every year. And this is a generation that people don't play defense that much, especially in the regular season. But when push comes to shove, defense matters. Because the teams that win most likely play defense. Wow. I think the Lakers making that little late game push, that was the best they had. That was the best they had. But LeBron could have tucked more shots. If I'm LeBron, I would have tucked more shots. It's my last game. I could get swept tonight. Shoot that thing. Here's what it is. Yes, Lakers swept by the Thunder. This is LeBron's fourth time getting swept in his career. So, and it was kind of close. They definitely had opportunities to win this game. They just didn't get enough stops. I got San Antonio winning tomorrow. They're going to get revenge because Anthony Edwards went off on them for 36 points. But that's going 7 games. Minnesota plays defense. That's why they're always in the picture for winning games. They beat some of the best teams in the league because they play defense. They sent LeBron home last year because they play defense. You're not going to win much if you don't play defense. Man, if Luka played, they still would have went home. Luka's a ball-dominant basketball player that don't play D. Luka don't play no defense. So even if he played, they still would have lost. You can't win if you don't play no defense. OKC is the #1 ranked defense in the league. Teams that play defense win championships. It's always been like that. Marcus Smart came through in the clutch, though. He was trying. Marcus Smart be trying to close out games for the Lakers, man. That was a stupid shot by Austin Reeves. But it is what it is. He say Ayton sucks. Ayton's solid. This whole team. Look, Hoochie Mara scored 25 points. Austin Reeves had 27 points. So the scoring wasn't the Lakers' problem. It was defense. No point in scoring a lot of points if you can't defend. You're going to give up the same amount of points. All three of them dudes had 20 plus points. LeBron had 25. Austin Reeves had 20 something. They just don't play no defense. That's how you ain't gonna win if you don't play no damn defense. That's just how it is. You got to get stops. Try to tell these people that. I was telling these people all season long, if the Lakers don't play no defense, they ain't gonna win. Basketball's always been the same since the beginning. Even Bill Russell days. What is Bill Russell known for? Defense, and he won 11 championships by doing it. And by putting the clamps on one of the best scorers of this in basketball history. How you stop a man that was averaging 50 points a game from winning championships? You play defense. Because no matter how much points he scored, he's going to give up the same amount because he don't get no stops. I think the Knicks will be playing Detroit. We're going to beat the brakes off Detroit. Defense makes people turn the ball over. Turnovers are a product of somebody playing good defense. When LeBron won with the Miami Heat was one of the best defensive teams in the league. You don't win championships by not playing defense. You got to get stops. If you can't get stops, you're not going to win. It sounds crazy, but defense has always been the staple of basketball. It's always been important. It is what it is. Now, let me get out of here because I know they're going to do their thing. But shout out to everybody that joined tonight. I'm about to head up out of here. This is okay. I don't suspect the Lakers to win this series, but if you're LeBron, you still show signs of disappearing in the fourth quarter. You should have showed up in the fourth. I don't even care if you missed the shots. Just be aggressive. Go out in the bang. Why are you so worried about your stats for? They ain't going to look as good if you lose anyway. So what's the difference? No. LeBron is one of the few superstars that monitor his own field goal percentage. He don't want to fall below a certain aspect. It's crazy. So these are all the 4 times he's been swept? Wow. He's been swept in the first round, the semi rounds, the conference round, and the finals. I didn't know that. I know he got swept. No, yeah, he did get swept in the finals twice. So I guess that 2023 when the Denver Nuggets swept him, when was that? That was a third round or the first round? I can't remember. Where's Durant? Durant is leaving. Nah, Durant's staying with he's staying with Houston. You know, he's staying with Houston. You know, but LeBron is no stranger to losing. So you guys shouldn't be shocked by that. He lost more times than he won anyway. So what difference does it make? But anyway, I am out. Peace. Would Houston beat OK? No, Houston can't beat OKC. OKC is the best team in basketball, bro. Until proven notice, until somebody beats them. You better hope San Antonio or Minnesota could knock off OKC, but I don't think OKC could beat. I don't think Minnesota could beat OKC because we've seen what Anthony Edwards did when he plays up against OKC. They got his number. I don't think he could do much playing against OKC. That's just my opinion. I can't see it. But anyway, we are out of 5,000. Peace. You guys have a good night. We out.